Okay, this example is going to be of an FHA 203K rehab loan. This one's going to be a Streamline. By Streamline, I mean that you cannot exceed $35,000, including the closing costs. Let's go to Financing, FHA, press Enter, and we're going to put in a sales price. Let's say we got this and it's $185,000. Okay, it's going to be a 203K, and it's a 203K Streamline. So we cannot exceed the $35,000, including the closing costs on the rehab part. That does not include the regular closing costs. So I'm going to say we're going to put in $20,000. Because we exceeded $15,000, we have to pay an inspection fee. I would put in 10% contingency. You can put in 10% or 20%, 20% if that's required. And that is for covering anything that might come up that you didn't anticipate. That way you're sure that you have an extra cushion. So we've got $4,000 for that. Because we're going to have that $4,000, you could always beef up. If we thought $20,000 was going to cover it, you could beef this up a little bit because you still have room up to the $35,000. And the appraisal would be the after repair. You know, what they anticipate the appraisal would come in after the repair. So we're going to make this $25,000. Got 20% contingency, $500 for inspection. Months mortgage and mortgage payments. That would be if you were not going to live in the property while it was being repaired. You could put in a number of months, let's say 2 months of payments, that would be added to the loan, financed into the loan. In this case, we're not going to do that, so we're going to put in 0. You are not required to have a consultant or permits. Let's say $100 for a plan review may or may not be required. Supplemental origination is $350 or 1.5%, whichever is greater. So in this case, the 1.5% was the amount that was greater, so that's $459. Are you going to charge discount points? If you are, put them in, and these discount points would be just on the rehab portion, not on the total loan. So we're going to leave that 0. We'll talk about energy efficient mortgage on another tutorial, but that can be added on top of the $35,000. You could have energy efficient mortgage included and exceed the $35,000. That'll be another time. So we've got $25,000, giving us a loan amount of $216,059. So that would be the $185,000 plus all of these closing costs, the $25,000 plus the $5,000, the $500, the plan review, and the supplemental origination comes to $216,059. So that becomes what we base the loan amount on. Enter. Not a condo, 1 unit. Okay, let's say we got 5.25 as an interest rate. I did that just because I wanted to make a change. 30 years. Here's your 3.5%. Here's your first plus your MIP. Here's your payment, $1171. Property insurance, property tax, mortgage insurance, and now you've done a 203K Streamline. Because this is a financing program, we can go right from here into the buyer's costs And this origination is based on the total loan. So that would include the rehab costs. Got your credit report. Let's say appraisal, let's say 375. Credit report. Processing, I'm going to put a lump sum of $1,200. 30 days of interest. 2 months mortgage insurance in pounds. 6 months taxes. 14 months insurance. And again, basically we're done here. Here's your escrow fee, your title insurance, recording. Let's see, $150 for notary is good. And I'm going to put $200 in for miscellaneous. We've got $8,221 in our closing costs, plus a down payment, gives our total costs, and our buyer's cash to close is $15,783.65. From here you can go to print. Again, I'll show you those as a PDF. We can print it in English and in Spanish. And I'll save that PDF and put that along with, and make this a little bit bigger here. And you can take a look at it. It says here 203K. Streamline, so it spells out everything that you need, so in case you forgot what you did, it's all spelled out there for you. And I'm sure that it will do some more 203K examples as time goes on, because this could be a very good program for the REOs. Helps with cleaning them up. Any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. If you know anybody who might be interested in the program, please pass this along to them. You can forward it to them or you can share it with them. Let's get more people using the REALPRO program. Again, give me a call if you have any questions, 909-597-4504. And it's right here on the printout.